The subject of this video is what questions should I ask to my lawyer during my initial personal injury meeting? Now, again, this video assumes that you're meeting with a lawyer and not a paralegal or an investigator, because if that's who you're meeting with in your initial consultation, you really need to rethink what you're doing. So again, some of the questions that come up to me and topics of conversation that I think are important to clients during our initial meeting are basically, who exactly is the client going to be dealing with on a daily or weekly basis? I think it's important for the client to meet those people. So again, what I'd like to do is introduce one of my two assistants to each one of the clients and say, basically, this person will be your main source of contact for regular communication, which sort of leads me into the next factor is, when should you be communicating with your lawyer? And I like getting these types of questions from clients because although I don't need to know as the lawyer every time you're going into physical therapy or every time you're seeing a chiropractor, I do need to know about important events in your case. And important events mean if you're sent out to another doctor. For example, you may need an MRI. I need to know when that is. And if you've gone out for a surgical consultation, if you're considering injections or some other type of procedure, I personally need to be made aware about those types of decisions. But again, for lines of communication, I like to introduce the client to my assistants who will be handling the day in and day out communications. Another topic that I like my clients to ask me is my relationship with the doctor. So if I've referred a person out, you can pretty much assume that I know the doctor and I have a relationship with that doctor. But if a client comes to me and is already treating with a doctor or wants to go to a specific doctor, I'd like to have a conversation about what my relationship is with that doctor. And that really benefits the client two ways. If I know the doctor, I sort of know their style and their techniques and their qualifications. Also, it helps on the back end if we need a reduction on their bill. So, for example, say the insurance company doesn't offer as much as what we would like. If I need to get a bill reduced and I have a relationship with that doctor, it's really a benefit to the client that I can pick up the phone and say, hey doc, I need this bill cut X% and get it done. So finally, I also like clients to ask me, how long will the case take? So this is really an issue that is pervasive in personal injury. Clients are really out there with lack of information about what is going on with the case and how long it takes. And although there's no hard and fast rule, what I like to tell clients is, generally speaking, if you're just simply going in for conservative care, either physical therapy or chiropractic, you're not getting injections, you're not getting surgery, you really should not be treating any longer than intensively treating any more than 3 to 4 months. Now you can come back in for some follow-up maintenance after that, but intensively 2-3 days a week, that should not be lasting more than 4 months on the long end. Simply because first of all, there's a diminishing return, right? Insurance companies don't value that type of treatment long term. So you're then spending money that you're likely not going to recover. Plus, there's only so much that type of conservative care can do. At some point, you really need to make a decision. Okay, is this as good as I'm going to get, or do I need another procedure? So hopefully those three topics, generally speaking, are helpful in evaluating, are helpful when you go in and meet with your personal injury lawyer during that initial consultation.